Andrea Renee, and welcome to the pre-show.
And I am Jose Sanchez, back for my third EA Play, and this one is the biggest one yet, it's safe to say.
Oh, most certainly. You guys, this is an amazing 3-day gaming festival. There are games for every genre, every age group.
Every fan of games.
Dude, we've got all kinds of free stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. There's not even just games. There's trivia, there's prizes, there's a ball pit. A ball pit? What? Yep, that's happening here at EA Play, so you can go in and jump in there if you feel like it. There's a family fun zone. There are all kinds of sections and scenarios to go and check out if you come to EA Play.
Wow, there are literally thousands of people standing outside right now. But Jose, you said this was your third
EA Play? I've been to them all. Back in my day, the first EA Play was held in the Old West, and there was games that people wheeled out in horse and carriage. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen at all. But no, as I said, it's safe to say that this is the biggest EA Play. There's so many games a lot of people are excited to hear about. There's not only just the games, as I mentioned, there's 100 hours of streaming going on from a lounge somewhere that I haven't been invited to.
Jose, I gotta interrupt you. Do you hear this amazing echo that's happening since we're on that giant screen back there?
I love the sound of my voice. That was it.
So I couldn't resist. Just the story you were telling about being in the Old West.
It can be it's a captivating event, you know. But this is your first hosting EA Play. Welcome to the family. How do you feel hosting EA Play this year?
You know, I feel great. I have seen so many amazing developers who are super excited to show off their games on stage in just a little bit. You sometimes forget just how international a company EA is, because I've been telling them all break a leg, and they've all given me these looks like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh no, it's a theater thing, maybe. Oh, sorry, I don't actually, you know what I'm saying?
It's not just the developers that are international. It's fans that have literally come from all over the world to check out the games that they're showing here at EA Play. Maybe even get a chance to play some of the games that they've been waiting to play.
Well, Jose, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I have a couple fans right here that I'm going to talk to, so I'm going to send you inside the fan fest.
I'm going inside.
You go. I'll check in with you in a little bit.
Good luck.
All right, you guys. So, like I mentioned, we've got tons of people who have been lined up here in Hollywood, sweating outside in the sun. And we're going to talk to a couple of them. First up, we've got this very tall gentleman. Hey there, what's your name?
It's Expert from the Dynasty.
Expert from the Dynasty. That is a fancy gamer tag you have there. So what's the deal with this belt?
So in my Madden League, when you win a championship, you got to show off your championship.
Okay.
So I got the belt, so everybody knows I'm the champ.
All right, so he's got the belt, so that means you're obviously here to play Madden. Is there a particular part of the game you're looking forward to trying out most?
I'm a CFM guy, so I can't wait to see what they did with the gameplay for CFM. But, of course, I love MUT, too, so I know it's going to be an exciting year for Madden 19. I can't wait.
Well, we've got some surprises in the show. We'll have a great time at FanFest this weekend, and we'll check in with you a little bit.
Appreciate you.
All right, so we got some more people here. Hey, guys, how's it going? What's your name?
I'm Josh, a.k.a. 1087.
So, Josh, I see you're wearing a Titanfall 2 shirt here. Are you a big Respawn fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I mean, the first and second game, especially the second game, I mean, they were just incredible. You know, the campaign for the second one was just like, it hit you in the gut, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And you also have a dice lanyard on there. What's that about?
I got this in Dice Sweden. I won that sweepstakes about 2 years ago with Monster, and I got to go 5 days, all expense paid trip, and Dice treated us like better than rock stars, you know.
I mean, that sounds awesome. I don't get to go do that.
They said like it was like super exclusive, and we felt really good that they let us in, you know. I mean, I can't wait to see them. Like, I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 5 today, and just to see the familiar faces is just gonna it's just awesome, you know. I'm really glad I'm here, you know.
Well, I think you're going to love what they are showing in the press conference. So I'm going to let you go in and enjoy the Fan Fest, and have a great weekend, man.
Yeah, you too, thank you.
All right, we got a couple more here for you guys. Look at you two in your matching jerseys. What are your names?
Hi, my name is Jacob, a.k.a. Lord Jacob 97 on Xbox.
Greg, a.k.a. Space Cat on Xbox as well.
So clearly, you're here to play FIFA.
Of course.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the kickoff, and I'm also ready for Ultimate Team as well.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the cover star?
Oh, it had to be Ronaldo.
I was happy about that. I'm excited that they're gonna do that. Ronaldo for another year. That's great.
Back-to-back years is the best player in the world. It had to be him.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of other players that maybe deserve the spotlight. No? You don't think so?
The best player in the world had to be Ronaldo.
Oh, look at that! You guys are repping. That is amazing. So, when it comes to FIFA, are you guys kind of at the top of the class in your group of friends? Are you in the middle of the pack? It's okay if you want to lie.
I would consider myself at the top of my friends. I mostly play Ultimate Team, so I'm not at the top divisions. I'm on Division 4. I'm making my way up the top, but at least compared to him, I might be a little better than him.
I usually just like, kicking off with friends, friendly matches. I'm not into competitive, but I like playing with my friends. It's a great game.
There's nothing wrong with playing with your friends. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting with me. Have a fantastic time at the Fan Fest today, and we'll see you guys later. All right, everybody. So I am about to go check out some other stuff. So that means that I'm going to go see what my buddy Jose is up to. Jose, what are you doing over there?
That's right, I am here in the Madden Mobile area, and now we're going to find out exactly what's taking Madden Mobile this year into overdrive. You ready for this? You ready to take control? Are you giving up control? Are you taking control? Solid country, baby. Take control. Let's go. Get in your feet. Let's take control. That's right. This year, Madden NFL Mobile becomes Madden NFL Overdrive. I am here with Mark and Joe, and they're going to tell me exactly what is going to take this mobile version into this Overdrive. What does Overdrive mean to Madden Mobile?
Well, one of the coolest things about Overdrive this year is that we're actually, what we've done is we've installed the next generation of graphics engine. So, like, the whole game's going to be totally different. So, new physics, new animations, you're going to get unique faces for the first time. Really, the game, when we talk about Madden on your phone, is going to feel like an entirely different experience nobody's ever encountered before. It's going to be awesome.
And that's the first thing you notice when you look at the game. It's definitely catching up to those console-style graphics. How are you guys taking the power of tablets and mobile devices and putting these graphics on it? Because it's not what we've seen in the past.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work. but we've done a lot of great job
Short
with it.
answer.
Yeah, we've done a lot of great job with it. And then, of course, we have the new head-to-head mode here, which is called Overdrive as well.
Okay, so let's talk about this the mode you're playing right now. Because the score is 339 to 102.
That's right, it is.
There's something not right about that. How do you have so many points? Are you just that good?
I'm that good, yes. So
There it is.
the cool thing about what's the goal of Overdrive into head-to-head mode is that you have to score more fantasy points in 3 minutes of real time against your opponent's preset defense. So you're getting points for every little thing that you do. Things like every rushing yard, every passing yard, you're getting points for, compared to just like traditional football things like touchdowns, field goals, extra points, stuff like that.
So the score is accumulated fantasy point style.
Yeah, so a lot of action, a lot of point swings, stuff like that.
I was going to say, you have 427 points. How many touchdowns is that? It's a lot. It's a lot of touchdowns. It's a lot of touchdowns. So one of the things I noticed about is, let's talk about captains. You guys were telling me earlier that there's going to be captains. How do captains play a role in Madden NFL Overdrive?
Yeah, that's right. So Overdrive, the head-to-head mode has like a unique strategy element to it as well, where because my captain is Russell Wilson, I'm rewarded.
Sorry about that. First off,
I
apologize.
I'm rewarded for passing the ball more, whereas Mark, and I just threw an interception. That's so bad.
See, I told him. That's why I said sorry. I knew it was going to happen, Russell.
Mark is over here as Alvin Kamara.
Yes, I am.
As his captain, and
We just took it all the way down.
All the way.
Touchdown.
That's so bad.
That was $100. Yeah.
So he's actually incentivized to run the ball more. So, and again, because of that, we actually have different strategies. Like, so I'm more of a passing-based team, and he's more of a running-based team because I score more points than passing. And so there's lots of different captains, lots of different ways that you can run your team to score the most points in that 3 minutes of time.
And is there specific captains for each team? Is that how it's going to be played out? Or are you guys like, can I choose my own
You can
captain?
choose your own captain. Like, choose your own one to augment your team, whatever works for you.
All right. So, and when choosing different captains, how is that going to affect the way I play or he plays? Or you play?
So again, so if I'm running the ball, or if he's running, Alan Marks, his coach, he's going to be running the ball a lot. And then another thing he's going to be able to do is it also affects some of the different tactics over here that he can do to sort of mess and change how his defense plays as well.
Now, one of the things I noticed that when you look at the screen, there's a little meter at the bottom. What's this meter all about?
Yeah, that's right. So one of the things, and man, you just totally
That is something.
That's all good. But yeah, so one of the things the meter does, it allows you to fuel those different tactics that you can use. So if I'm getting alerts in game saying, hey, like he's running the ball a lot, what I can do is I can use those tactics on the right side of the play call screen to adjust how my defense is playing, to try to slow him down, like prop the box and basically adjust to what he's doing to try to slow down his point total.
And he didn't.
at all. He
Yeah,
only
not a little
lost
bit.
by 600.
That's it.
It's like
was close.
it's like you were the Cavs and he was the Dubs.
Yes.
That's how many points you lost by. But so tell me a little bit just quickly about the gameplay style when playing against each other. How does that affect the way he plays against you? And like, are you getting notifications when he's scoring, or is it just like
Well,
you're
he
just
didn't score that much.
I mean, he did.
So I didn't get
So
many.
obviously you weren't. Yeah, you
But
were
yes,
notified
I am
through that.
seeing what he's doing as we go back and forth. And, we're in a closer game. I would see these wild swings back and forth in scores. But in this case, I didn't have much to
I
worry about.
was gonna say because it looks like there's absolutely no way he's coming back from a 195 to 820 defeat.
Not in this case.
That hurts.
There's a lot going on back and forth depending on what captain we chose. Like that interaction back and forth between us is really critical. It kind of your success being able to win in a game like this.
So I have to ask quickly, who's your team?
My team is the Titans.
The Titans.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Titans and Dolphins.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry you guys have to do that. We all make mistakes.
We do.
This year, we all know it's going to be the Niners year. Praise Jimmy Jesus and all his name. You guys, thank you so much for showing us Madden NFL Overdrive. And now we are going to find out what's happening from football to football as we hit the pitch and see what's going on in the world of FIFA.
Hey guys, it's Spencer here from Spencer FC coming to you from Amsterdam. We've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs and we've successfully found the 32 best players in the world, all of which have qualified for the FIFA E-World Cup Grand Final.
My friend Mike LaBelle, who's on the second most comfortable seat.
No. Well, it's been an unbelievable season of competitive FIFA this year. And it's been a truly global competition as well, with more than 20 million players taking part from over 60 different countries.
The mayor's going to lead him, and definitely using a lob cross. Like I said, it gives you a little more time.
We've had some of the established pros continuing to mark their dominance, but we've also had some new faces arrive. They've left a mark too.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
It's been a packed-out season with events from all over the world. We've had tournaments such as the Buck Cups in Barcelona and Manchester, the EA Champions Cup in Bangkok as well. We've seen leagues such as the MLS, Bundesliga and La Liga all form part of the Global Series. We've seen other events such as the Gfinity Elite Series and ESWC, but all roads led to Amsterdam, where we've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoff.
And there we go. Congratulations to Nicolas.
So now we know the 32 players who will compete for the trophy, the massive cash prize and the title of the world's best FIFA player. It all kicks off on August 2nd till August 4th in London. You can catch all the action across EA Sports FIFA channel. So we'll see you at the grand final for the conclusion of this dramatic season of competitive FIFA.
Go! He's a goal! Man, I get when I get to talk about FIFA. As you can see, 20 million players from 60 countries came together in tournaments all around the world for one reason: to become the best FIFA player in the world. And it's all going down this August in London at the E-World Cup. Oh my God, I wish I was there. I wish I could be one of the 32 guys who, traveling around the world, gotta be an awesome feeling. But to become the best FIFA player, it's the most popular sports game in the world. And now you can be the best player in the world. That opportunity could be yours if the price is right. No, I'm just kidding. If you're really good at FIFA, because 32 players from around the world, again, coming together in London for that E-World Cup to be the best player in the world, to be crowned best player in the world. Unfortunately, it's not going to be me, but I do know the best host in the world happens to be Andrea Renee. So let's find out what she's doing. Andrea.
Thanks so much, Jose. That's very kind of you. You may have a shot at FIFA someday. You just got to practice a little bit more, buddy. But right now, I am standing inside the Access Lounge here at EA Play. It is a doozy of a structure, you guys. And there's shade, which is amazing. And I've got the lovely Elena here to talk to me all about it. How's it going today?
It's going amazing. Thank you so much for coming up into our not-so-little lounge.
Yeah, so what's the story behind this? You were telling me that when you guys originally envisioned Access Lounge, that it was something completely different.
Yeah, as you know, all of the planning from our team takes about a year. So about 9 months ago, we said, what do we want to do? And we were thinking maybe we have a tent in the corner for our Access members. We hand out some water. And then 9 months pass, and it's a 3-story structure with the rooftop deck.
I mean, certainly an upgrade from a water tent, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So who are the folks that are going to be able to come into the Access Lounge?
we're not exclusive, so everyone is welcome to come up to the Access Lounge. We have some games set up that we're going to have from our library, the vault. We do have water. We also have power for your phone. But for our Access members, we have a special little gift for them. Spoiler, but it's a fanny pack full of awesome goodies.
So, we can't have an outdoor festival without fanny packs. It's like festivals and fanny packs go together.
Yes, sunscreen, a fan, everything you need, because it is going to be hot in LA this weekend.
Yeah, and for some reason I decided wearing black was going to be the right call.
Going with the dark colors, not the right thing, but that's okay.
So, in addition to everything that's happening right here at the Access Lounge, you guys are doing this crazy streaming initiative. Let's talk about it.
Well, we have so many fans that can't come to LA. Not everyone obviously can make the trip. So we knew we wanted to do something online, and we decided to stream. And someone said, well, how many games do you have in the vault right now? And we were like, 100 or so? And they go, yeah, let's go ahead and stream it. So we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games with 100 streamers, from Baby Ariel to King Batch to Ali A to Juan Pa, streamers from all over the world, and we are going 24 hours. We started yesterday at 9 a.m., and we will be going through Tuesday.
Oh man, go big or go home, I guess. 100 hours. But it makes sense because EA is such an international company. We were just talking about that, when we were interviewing the fans downstairs. There's clearly going to be people awake in all these different time zones.
Yes, thankfully we had so many streamers that were like, give me the 3 a.m., give me the 5 a.m. So thank goodness. You can check that out on twitch.tv/EA and look for our hashtag #UnlockPlay to find all of the amazing streams we have going on.
Awesome. Well, before I let you go, I gotta know, of this 100 games, you gotta have a fave, right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team, so Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition are two of my favorites in the vault. They're actually just my favorites. So I'm also excited to see everything that's going to go on with Anthem this week.
I swear I didn't pay her to say that, you guys. We just are both big BioWare fans. Well, Lena, thank you so much for talking to me today. And don't forget to check out that 100 hours, 100 streamers, you guys. It's going to be amazing. So right now, I'm going to head inside the Palladium to get ready for the press conference, which is going to start in just a few minutes. So I'm going to send it over to Jose, who I believe is in the Sims booth. Jose, what are you doing over there?
Oh, hello. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Here at the flower wall in the Sims booth. That's right, we are talking about The Sims. I made my way to the Sims booth. And what do we have over here? A couple of game changers, Deli and James. How are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what makes you so prolific in the world of The Sims.
I'm Deligracy, and I'm a YouTuber and streamer, and I make Sims videos mostly.
I'm James Senna. I run a channel called The Sims Supply, and I play The Sims, build houses. I love to design some cool things in it.
And so obviously, new expansion is coming. Seasons.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Why are you excited about Seasons? What's going to get other Sims fans excited about the Seasons?
Because you have rain and snow, and it's just going to seem so much more real. So I'm pumped for the rain, I think, mostly.
I'm really excited for winter because it absolutely looks beautiful. Like, I cannot wait to see all the different worlds covered in snow.
And when winter is coming, you know what happens, right? It's going down in the world of The Sims.
Oh, yeah.
That's of course. So tell me a little bit about the aspect of adding something like Seasons. I mean, what does that do to the overall world within The Sims? Because there's been tons of expansions for The Sims, but how is Seasons, do you think, going to change things?
Well, I mean, it's a life simulation game, so it simulates life, and having weather in the game just makes it feel so much more exciting and real, and you just get into the game so much more. So, yeah.
I mean, one of the big aspects as well is adding in a lot of holidays now as well, and customizable holidays. So you theme them around the seasons itself. So you have the winter holidays and the summer ones. You have a lot of different parties that you can now throw experience.
Can we add some overcast to today? Could you do that in The Sims to make it a little cloudier? Because it's hot as hell out here.
It is hot. I wish.
Seasons obviously not installed yet here at EA Play, but hopefully soon.
Well, funnily enough, it is on the computers here, so you can play it if you're an EA player, but not the real life weather.
It's very true. And if you're not here and getting the chance to play it, they're streaming 100 hours of EA games, and that's going to be a part of it, so people can get a little sneak peek about what you see in Seasons.
Possibly Seasons. I myself am streaming tomorrow with Lil Simsy, another big simmer, and Baby Ariel. And I don't know if we're going to play seasons, but we'll be playing some Sims content. So it's going to be
Trying to keep all the secrets for themselves. See, that's just how it is. If you could stream seasons, you would. Right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, 100%.
So what got you into The Sims? What is it about The Sims that keeps you coming back for each and every expansion?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since the first Sims came out. I think James as well. My dad brought it home one day, and I would just play it every chance I could. It's just like a creative outlet, and it's so much fun.
And again, you know, like, what is it about that world of getting to create your own world and create your own atmosphere, now getting to create your own seasons and tweak that a little bit? How does that make you feel? Like, what keeps you coming back?
That's the creativity for me. Like, I've always, growing up, I love building with Legos and all that kind of stuff. So being able to create your own world and craft it, tell the stories with The Sims the way you want to, and now being able to control the weather and just adding that into all that makes it super exciting. It's just the freedom to be able to do what we want.
Yeah, it's a sandbox game, so you get sick of something, you knock it down, you start again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite expansion so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I asked the hardest question.
Yeah, I think Cats and Dogs was pretty cool because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was a heap of fun. Probably Cats and Dogs or City Living, where you can live in like big apartment buildings and go to festivals. Yeah.
For me, it would be Get to Work so far, because able to run retail stores, so you can become an entrepreneur, sell whatever you want from the catalog. I always love that aspect of the game, being able to make my way in the world.
He's like, I love playing games because, you know, I like the job part of it. I love getting to work with my Sims, putting those Sims to work. Lazy Sims just lying around. Well, now they get to lie around, and hopefully in the sun, maybe a little rain, maybe like lying around in the snow.
Yeah.
June 22nd.
Snow Angels.
Oh, you can make snow angels. See, that's what I'm in for.
How exciting is that?
So June 22nd, you're going to get your chance to make snow angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you. Hopefully you guys have a great EA play. And now let's take a look at exactly what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons. Coming June 22nd to The Sims, but now say you're interested in perhaps working in the games industry. That's what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I'd like to do more. I'd like to learn more. So that's why I found Shannon here to explain a little bit about how I could get a job in the games industry. First off, Shannon, how are you going to help me get a job in this industry that I love so much?
Absolutely. Gaming industry opens up such a variety of opportunities and careers within this industry, and that's what I love about it. It doesn't matter if you want to be a developer, if you want to be finance, analyst, we have all types of opportunities for you, and that's what we're here for. I'm a recruiting team, is to partner with you, help you identify what skill sets align with your passions and career.
Now, is that a tough gig to be a recruiter for the video games industry? Because it seems like, I mean, lots of people love video games. I assume a lot of people want to work in the games industry. How do you find and pick perfect spots for people?
I always tell people network with who you know in the industry and make sure you're engaging new people to learn from them as well. But for us, we actually just want to engage all talent. There's so many different types of skill sets and levels that we want to include into our industry. That's what makes it diverse, so we can have such great experiences for everybody.
And as a recruiter, how cool is it for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see all these people who are passionate about video games and you might even be hiring someday?
Oh, it's so exciting. The vibe here is great. I love knowing that we're surrounded by such creative people and passionate people about the industry. And it's just great to see that come into our culture and see what environments get pushed through all the other different teams.
Now, you can be a recruiter for tons of things. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry that is the perfect place to be recruiting for? I mean, because as I said earlier, there's so many passionate people, but how different is it working within the games industry than it is with some of the other industries?
It's such a fun environment to be in. That's the great thing. With all the different creative people that you're surrounded by, you can learn from every day. There's new technologies going on in the game industry. It's just an exciting environment, and that allows you to be an individual. We really embrace that within the culture.
And what got you into this industry? I mean, again, tons of industries out there, but what is it about games that brought you into that world?
I'm passionate about gaming. I love to game, and for me to be able to merge recruiting with gaming is a dream come true for me. So I encourage that to anybody. If you love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check it out, see what we have for you to check to potentially just be involved with. Like I said, we have everything from recruiting, HR, finance, artists, designers, programmers. We love every type of skill set.
So that's all we have to do is go to ea.com/careers?
ea.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our locations across the globe.
Shannon, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great time.
I'm going to have an awesome time, and that's just one job that you can get in the games industry, but perhaps playing video games is the job you want. That's right, playing the games. How about playing the games way before they even come out? EA has playtesting available for you. That's right, you can be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months, sometimes years before they come out, and having the opportunity to help develop that game and make sure that it's the perfect game and the game you want it to be. Maybe you live in the United States, Canada, Sweden, Australia, London. EA has studios in all those locations that make it super easy for you to go to. So if you just go to ea.com/playtesting, you can find the perfect career path for you in testing video games. It sounds so amazing. You don't live in those areas? There's something in there for you too. Why? Because you can possibly test games from the comfort of your own home. You don't even need to leave the bed. You could just be hanging out in your jams, testing video games, giving your feedback, and helping how these video games are made. So once again, ea.com/playtesting. Go there, find out all the information. You'll make a couple clicks here and there, and you too can be playtesting video games way before they come out and telling me what's coming out so I know all the secrets. Because who doesn't want to do that? I want to do that. So that's, again, playtesting. Go check it out. And now we're going to go ahead inside and see what Andrea's doing. I think she's busy. So she looks a little too busy for me. But look at all those people. Those people in there sitting down, hanging out, getting ready for the show. EA Play is only a few minutes away. And that is what's happening inside the Palladium. But I want to learn a little bit more about the Palladium itself. And that's why I found my man Dylan right here. Dylan.
How you doing?
How you doing, brother?
All right.
Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it so special and keeps EA coming back for each EA Play?
So the Palladium opened in 1940. The opening night, Frank Sinatra was an opener on the bill. And since
Not even the closer? Old Blue Eyes was the opener?
Opening. So since then, about everyone's played here. Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince, Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Dave Chappelle filmed a special here. So about everything in between. And then last year, EA came in for the first time, transformed the parking lot, the venue, blew it up even more this year. And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
And so what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just like the transformation of the venue. We take over the whole block, close down streets. There's thousands of people that come through, have a good time. They have A-list talent that come and play concerts at night. It's a really good time.
Well, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's a little bit about the Palladium. And now, let's head inside and check out the show. Fun Zone. She told me to rap. I was rapping. We're still going. Or not rapping. I was lied to. Welcome to the Family Fun Zone, my friends. This is where you can get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair with a steering wheel. There are 4 stages. Look at this guy's jumping the stage. He's like, I'm ready. I'm jumping in live. No pressure, but the camera's on. There's a ball pit over here. There's food over here. We're going inside. Let's head inside and check out the show.
Oh my gosh, how cool was that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting, it's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works, and you want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive battlefield yet.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you, as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So, let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with in this game. It's about, what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass. Every day will bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale. It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you an experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Sus!
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me um campeão. É preciso determinação e vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és um campeão.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game.
It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are thrilled that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify? And you can feel their excitement.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah. So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Vista!
It is the big day on the biggest stage at the World Cup.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either. bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade. Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah! So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's going to just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes. But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up. And hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Hey!
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. But we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, We will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Bueno.
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2. It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend, but there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
So this wasn't prepared.
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters, because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there. And the bird is back. Oops. Playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you. There you go.
swing now?
Okay, you go ahead. So here it goes. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can. Got it? Oh, very nice. Faster. Oh, sweet. Well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah. Look at me. Here you are.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right.
I'll pull you up.
There you go.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2. Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
The sea waves are my evening gown, and the sun on my hair is my crown. I lay this queen on my head, and all the mountains are my home. Your queen don't come, your queen don't come, my queen don't come, my queen don't come.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You will be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out. So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited. Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who want to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Is this real? This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover. Gather. Gang. And we're balling. Be ready. Because we're coming at you with the squad. Say it how you want. Trust the process. Run as one. Call next. Or be the answer. As long as you hold your course. Just remember though, wherever you call home, whatever your fit, or however you ball, you're on my court. I'm the one. And this is my squad.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden Cup.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
It's a big night for young Kiv. He's been stuck at the quarterfinals.
And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
3rd and 4, throws it low. T.Y. drops it.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Can I be the one to go? Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high. And young Kev is going to be your champion.
You want to get smacked again on TV? Madden 18 champion.
He's finally done it.
Okay, baby, how you doing?
I've been good. You still recovered from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up. Young Kiv, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm, so then I picked up Madden. And at first, I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's number 1. Number 2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out. But all those losses made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these. To the very top of the mountain. You battled through the pain and failure. All just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born. You fall so you can rise. And you rise so that you can truly see. See that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all, but about all the moments that got you here. So, you were in their position. Would you let the moment define you? Or will you define the moment?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. It takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room, if you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yes.
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night. Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to
the match. Here we go.
This off as the players' bases have been deployed, and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going for on the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry. And like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick at Night with some attack bikes in the top. There he is.
And In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready. And firing that takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger, more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both two zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
with another turret. In control flanks. He takes the top. That missile
and that
fires.
Off. Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In control is very heavy artillery forces doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Yep.
And we can see as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those, as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick and Knight is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bringing the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones in control for Nick and Night. Looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is a watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna
goes.
fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Knight's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of In Control.
Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow.
To deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold
this missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it back.
There it is.
He's gonna take it. Defeating Nick and
That was legit. That was epic.
Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick and Knight, and In Control. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals. Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game, and we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you. Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better.
And so as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
The gods vanished and left our world in chaos, creating, altering, destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
Destroy us all.
Times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzard. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now, you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And then really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff. And what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally, the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage in, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well, and because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics?
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys want that? All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Right. Checking out the scar camp some more.
Look at all the weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly. There's a shaker relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful. Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it. We should find the source.
How cool was that? I'm so hyped, you guys.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team. I know you guys have that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody. I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside to the fan fest. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
guys? My name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams, England, Mexico, Germany, and the USA, and decide who will be the champions of the Creators Cup. And I'm not alone. We got some special guests. The first one, Republic of Ireland International, David Myler. How you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, thanks, Stu. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, I know you didn't qualify for the World Cup with Ireland, but how have you been enjoying?
I've loved it so far.
Don't listen to those guys over there. These guys are joking.
I know. I'm not worried about Mexico in the World Cup.
Don't worry about Mexico.
I don't think you'll be getting far. But
how have you been enjoying the World Cup mode so far?
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think what they've done is brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, you get the chance to win the World Cup. I've been able to do that, so it's probably the closest I'm going to get to winning it, so it's been good.
That's true. Now we're going to go... There's already smack talk going around. We're going to go right into the game. But first up on the USA side, we're going to have Lil Yachty, a.k.a. Lil Bo. Lil Bo, how you doing? All right?
Hi.
Multi, platinum recording hip-hop artist and also future star of the Teen Titans Go movie as well.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a big Teen Titans fan, so I really do love that. King Batch as well. You know him from being one of the kings of Vine, the king of Vine, I would say.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think I said
right.
I'll say that, right? I know him from The Babysitter on Netflix. By the way, check it out. Good
Netflix,
stuff in there, you know. Comedian as well. He's going to be representing the USA. And then we got Mexico over on this other side. Juan Pazarita, huge Latin
Hola.
YouTube, Instagram, you name it.
Don't forget Netflix.
He's on Netflix now.
What has stepped up? Yeah, I'm playing the real world now. Man, I'm doing it.
He's on Netflix. They're killing Netflix right now. That's amazing. And last but not least, we got Castro.
Hey, I'm not on Netflix, but hey, let's go.
You know how to play the game, so
let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's not on Netflix, but the biggest FIFA Twitch streamer, the most famous mustache in video games. Now,
look at it.
Rate his mustache.
I will never ever grow it.
I've never rated another man's mustache.
I don't think we want to do that.
All right, good.
That's not a good mustache. That is not good. Come on, Myler.
We're gonna go straight into the game. Let's kick things off. USA versus Mexico.
All right.
Hit it.
Let's get it. Who's gonna win? Mexico's gonna win.
Put that in the game. A little bit of bling bling.
I think.
Whatever.
How much would you say that costs?
Well, just this chain alone was 140 grand.
Yeah. All right, I got an EA Sports Seattle security back there. That's just the chain. That's not for him. That's for the chain. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Oh shit, I'm yellow. I'm green. I'm
blue.
So yeah, who's blue on Mexico?
Oh no, don't worry about Mexico. Oh that way. My bad.
Vamos blue. I'm green.
I'm blue, right?
Vamos, papá. Vamos.
All right.
Vamos. 1, 2, 100. By the way, set.
What? It's been 1 minute and you're already doing this.
Yo, they already
right here. Playing American football.
Yeah, this is soccer, not American football. You guys.
Go. Do your thing.
Pass it.
Get it out of there.
There we go. Pass back. Give me that. Oh, let's go. Gang. Oh, that's you. Get it.
About to pass.
There we go. Pass it. Not there.
What did you do?
What are you passing?
Oh, there we go. No. Oh my God.
There we go.
That was a crucial mistake.
Send it.
I'm going.
Oi.
Gotta do air.
Oi.
USA with the ball. There we go.
No.
Oh,
nice. Send it. The two-player. They've got to get used to it. There we go.
Playing two players is a lot more.
Hold on. Middle.
I like it.
You're both making runs. Looking for one another. Michael Bradley on the ball.
There you go.
No, I won't lie. USA's had better possession right now, to be fair.
Like, playing for like a minute.
Come on.
Playing for like a minute. 14 minutes. It's been like a minute. Here we go. Chicha.
I'm running to the center.
All right, I got you.
Do it. Yes.
Let's go, baby.
So, calm down. You got lucky.
It's not over yet.
Right?
It's a game of two halves. Mexico taking the lead. And these guys, I'm sure they got some celebration.
Look at that. Chicha.
Wow.
What a pass.
That was a great
Vamos.
formerly known as a sweat goal.
What do you mean sweat? We didn't sweat that.
I didn't sweat. Y'all played this game before. We ain't never played.
This is the first time I played.
No, I think they can come back. USA definitely looking for a comeback.
Not for the World Cup, though.
It's still not for the World Cup.
I mean, one of the two teams is...
All right, let's do this. Let's go for the second one.
Pass it. Oi.
Oh, is that
Do your thing.
Good defense. Yo, who's red on their team? Castro, Me. He's calm down. Stop telling him to pass the ball. He's
one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's about to score.
Okay.
Just needs a pass.
My bad. Oh my God.
Keep going.
Yes.
I'm going. Go.
Oh. Oi.
Yeah.
Sano.
Come on. Oh, what you? Oh. Here we go. Chicha.
They pulling off. Y'all know all these tricks. That's not fair. Oh, that was I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I did everything except conquering.
Except finish. Here we go.
There you go. That's
I'm sorry. This can't be.
No.
Look,
Break his ankle. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Not square.
Yeah. Square you
All
like.
right, let's go.
Cross it.
And then boom.
Wait. So he plays like 8 hours a day.
They playing.
8 hours.
This ain't fair. Why would we play it first? Y'all should be in the finals.
Y'all should be in the finals.
Oh, yeah, I think they will be in the final.
Hey, it's not over.
Wait.
Why you gotta be
Oh,
here we go?
yeah,
What's
get
it,
it.
yo?
Yeah,
He's a beast.
Hey, just
I
take
got
that
him,
all the way to the crib.
Give me
You go. Don't pass it. Just go.
Yeah. There we go. We'll take it. Vamos, Chucky.
Go.
All right, here we go.
Myler, how
Yeet. Ooh.
how would you rate
Pass.
the play going?
There we go.
No.
There you go. Foul.
No, ref.
No foul. Go. Send it to Chicago. Go.
That wasn't a foul.
That was my foul.
Oh, good save. There we go.
Let's go. What?
What is it now? Wait.
Definitely a foul.
There it is. Take him out. Oh. Yo, Yanni, is that you?
Sorry, Castro.
Yanni's against the
I
fence.
learned closure and
You gotta play some defense. You see that?
Oh, a little bolt to go. Let's go.
Damn.
Alright, we good.
We need at least one. We just gotta score.
Boom, go.
That's offside, no?
Ole.
Oh, get that out of here.
Y'all got a good defense.
Y'all got good cheat codes.
There you go. Here's the cheat code right here.
Go.
There you go. Send him.
Back through.
Go. Almost. Again there.
That's right.
In there. Corner. So press, I guess it's square, right? To cross it in. So you see that yellow thing? Oh, you can pass it there.
Okay.
All right.
Here. They were practicing this earlier.
Oh,
Nice.
It's still 1-0. You're still in the game.
Patience is a virtue.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Get another one. Oh, referee.
How are you feeling? Happy?
I'm feeling pretty good.
1-0 up.
It's been a very balanced game.
Batch, what are you thinking?
I feel horrible.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to nobody.
All right, let's get that.
Oh, here we go.
second
We need a second goal.
I'm running.
Very skilled.
Right here, middle. One more.
Do it.
Get him.
Do it.
Wait,
do
you
it.
do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Wait, what?
Good D.
Oh, y'all was
Good tackle.
sides? That's what's up. All right, Mexico, we got y'all.
Nice. Good tackle. Send me right here.
Uy. Go, I'm in. I'm all yours.
Pégale.
Do it. Wait. Is this me or you?
Aquí. Ahí está.
It's a score for sure. Oh! Do it.
Yeah.
Light it up.
Defending's been good.
Yeah, it's been really good. Like, Yanni's good at defending.
Don't slide,
Don't slide, Yanni. Don't slide.
What are y'all doing? Es manera de mover el balón. Y'all gotta speak English. No. Speak, Babo. It's not in Spanish. You don't know what we're doing. Yeah, y'all.
Anglais, por favor.
All right, 2-0 to Mexico.
All right, can they get a goal though?
Castro, to be fair, I expected a lot more.
Hey, who did this line?
All you do is play FIFA all day.
Why y'all had us play the pros first?
I do skits.
All I do is eat all day.
Pass the end. Go.
We can let afford not even one in there.
Overlap. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Go.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, nice D.
Sorry, I panicked.
You panicked?
Man, this is hard. That's how us Europeans feel when we play Madden.
That was a good one.
All right, here we go.
I'm in.
That's a good ball. Cross.
Go,
it now.
cross. Do it. Golazo.
Oh, good save.
Tim Howard.
Chicho, ¿qué pasó, hijo?
Right here.
Yeah, we can
We can play Madden right now.
I got nothing out of the way.
All right, turn off the game. Let's play Madden. Go. This is a wrap.
Oh, nice tackle.
Oi.
Come on, take pass. There you go. Here, before you know it,
Go. Ahí está. Ole.
Change your career.
Oi.
Oh. We need to get the third one.
Third one. You want 3?
Of course.
Right.
I'm ambitious. Ambitious. Can't make jokes if you're losing. You can't. Watch it. Go get it there. Go get it.
Go get it.
Right here. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
Go. Pass.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Pass.
Hold it a bit.
He had it.
I'm sorry, man.
He had it.
I'm so sorry.
So weak. Damn.
That was close. Oh, here we go.
Get it out. Nice, Papa.
Pass that. Shoot that.
Nice.
Get it out. Just get it out.
Press circle. Whoa. Field goal.
Do you know what I feel? If USA had another game or two, they probably would beat you. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, practice.
They paid you to say that, huh, Milo?
I love the mindset that you already think you're gonna lose this game. So
break his ankles. Break him. Yeah.
Okay,
have a shot.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ochoa. How y'all be cheating like that? Ochoa's a beast. Why did you do that?
Oi. I feel they've been hacked. Go. Look at how fast he is.
Honestly, I don't think the scoreline representative of what has been going on.
I definitely think they deserve a goal.
All right.
Kester, are you on Park the Bus?
Go. I'm going in hot.
Oi. Chicha.
How you knew how to do that move? Nah, we ain't playing with pros no more. This is the last time. Do it. What was that? Castro. I felt bad. Castro. You're losing by 2. You feel bad? Nah, you ain't gonna see that. Zapatero. Never feel bad for anyone. Now we're about to score on you. Watch this. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, Castro.
All right, you want the third one?
I do. Boom.
All right, here we go. From here.
I'm going in. No, I'm offside. Yeah.
Oh, nice D.
Lil Yachty got that defense. What's happening? Where's the offense?
He's going.
Are you going or am I going?
You go.
Filter it.
You got it.
Why did you go back?
I'm trying.
Start fouling y'all.
Yellow card.
Oi.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Damn, he's pressing up.
You're faster. Oh, right. Big mistake.
He's good at defense, bro.
It's offside.
Goes the out the door.
Opa. Yellow card for the...
Yellow card.
I knew it.
Right here.
I knew it.
Right here.
I called it.
Okay.
Just took him out. Shoot it.
I'm gonna light this up.
Damn. Light it up. That's it, ref.
No, we got a couple seconds to...
All right, full time. Mexico does win that match 2-0.
Vamos, Papa.
To be fair, I was very impressed with how you guys adapted to the gameplay. For the first time, picking it up, playing.
You just
good
give us
defense.
a good Everest sticker? What's that?
I mean, let's shake hands.
He was good at defense. Good stuff.
We'll probably be taking a look at the highlights coming up on the screen, but I was very impressed. Milo, what did you think about this?
Mira. No, you know what? Fair play to the lads. As you said, you hadn't played before. Right. Got into it, got going. Much better second half. Probably deserved the goal, but they do play a lot of FIFA, so.
Are you disappointed with Castro's performance?
Yes.
He plays FIFA 8 hours a day.
Play this for 8 hours a day?
He's a streamer. He plays 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day. Say that.
They paid him to say that.
Nothing. All I do for 8 hours a day is live. I don't do nothing for 8 hours a day.
Ooh, bruh. Come on. I scored a pretty good goal, though.
That was
a good goal, right? Thank you. I
appreciate it. Are we getting any bling or no?
Huh?
He said, huh?
I thought we were playing for a chain.
Not on my contract.
I was gonna say, if they win, do you give a chain?
I'll be long gone before then. Before chaining day.
You'll be in Mexico, chilling.
In Cabo.
So we're gonna take a look at the highlights on the screen. There you guys go. See the recap of the matches, and of course it was a 2-0 victory for Mexico. There you go. Tim Howard had no chance on that play. I don't know who scored. Was that Castro or Wampa? Was that
which one? I did the first one. You scored. First goal.
Wampa scored the second.
We scored, baby.
So there you go. Of course, they had the celebrations. I saw them practicing the celebrations before this, so they were already ready to pull something out.
They give it a good goal. Press ups, sing the national anthem.
very prepared.
Thank you, Miles.
Selfies in the toilet, the
Yeah,
whole lot.
push up, everything.
You know that.
We're prepared, baby.
Selfies in the toilet. You gotta have the proper mindset. You cannot judge us. It's the best lighting in this. No, I can judge you for that.
That is weird.
I guess selfies, right? It's portrait mode.
I guess that's how they build up teamwork, right?
Yeah, you got that connection.
That's part of the teamwork building. So congratulations to Mexico.
Thank you
for winning that match. There you go. I think that was a full-time win, so you can see on the screen Mexico celebrating.
Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! America!
Vamos!
So we're gonna get the next match going. It's gonna be England versus Germany, guys. Thank you so much for participating.
For participating, for sure.
Oh, dang.
Match, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good job,
On
guys.
top.
Thank you,
There
sir.
go.
Thank you.
GG, Castro.
Thank you so much. Thank you, commentators. Myler, my man.
Match.
Always lose
Wampa.
Hey, when you come back next year, you'll be better.
for sure.
Are we playing Madden next year?
I'll play
We can play Madden next year. Okay, so we'll swap
Thank you so
the match
much.
out, and then we'll get the next competitors in.
I'll
Milo, what do you think about the Mexico performance?
Always, do you know what? At the end of the day, they've gone in, they've won the game, they're through to the next round, and they can be happy. I expected more from Castro.
I really did too, as
because
well.
he's a full-time FIFA streamer. He's very good, but he disappointed me.
He disappointed. We're very disappointed in Castro, to be honest with you. But we're gonna go into our next match, and it's gonna be England versus Germany. And we have 4 new guests here on the couch. First of all, we've got, I want to say, the second coolest sideman behind Toby. No,
Thanks. Thanks for that.
I was just mentioning Simon, Mini Minter, of course, one of the biggest YouTubers in the FIFA scene and just in general as well.
One moment, somebody is playing alternate. You actually do.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna have. I think you guys are gonna be the home team. England's gonna be the home team on this side, and then you guys are gonna be Germany on that side.
Yes.
Right? So we do have Mini Minter as well, and Casper Lee, of course.
What's up?
How you doing?
I feel out of my depth. I don't know how I ended up here. Sometimes I just blag things, and this is one of those days.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be too worried because Bach a while ago had never played FIFA before, and he did all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They only lost 2-0.
Yeah, it was only 2-0.
4 minutes and a half, though.
And then on the other side, we do have Luca and
Max. Just say Max. I
Max
heard everybody has trouble pronouncing my YouTube name, Krancrafter, because it's a little German. But we go with Max, and we're fine.
Max and Luca representing Germany now. Is Germany going to win the World Cup?
Sure. I hope so. Sure.
I mean, you guys sounded very certain about it.
We have that on our jerseys, that's for sure.
That's
because
true.
we won the last one. Maybe we both will win today. We will see. But yeah.
You guys seemed very confident backstage. You said that you guys came here to win.
We are focused.
Very focused.
Yeah.
Very focused. So we'll get into the game in a bit. Predictions, David Myler.
Ja, passt das so? Ja, ne?
Yeah.
So
we're going to go with the Germans.
About one moment before we proceed, I'm a little old school. I have to switch to legacy defending.
I don't, is that allowed? Are we going to allow that?
Well, technically, it's in head-to-head, so it is allowed. Ultimate Team, it's not allowed.
Team, though. Look how much better their team is.
I mean, that's
Thank you so
England.
much, man.
England.
We got 4.5. No, I love Volleyball.
Now we have a reason. We have a excuse if we lose.
Okay,
it's fine.
good.
It's fine.
Yeah. Shall we start?
Yeah, let's go right into it. What do you think about England's chances at the World Cup?
There aren't any.
Hey.
There aren't any chances.
Come on.
I mean, you have the best player in the world, Jesse Lingard.
Typical Man United fan.
Yeah, that's a Man United fan comment.
But you think England have a chance of winning?
You know,
of course you got a chance of
you
winning.
got a chance. You're there, right? There's a chance.
Why
Why are you looking at me like that?
I can't see it. I can't see it.
I think they're going to prove you wrong. What do you think?
I think Germany.
You go with Germany.
I think
man.
Because they always say that South American teams don't do well in Europe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good point. But Neymar's coming back from injury.
Correct.
Could do well. But again, Germany looks like probably one of the strong favorites, along with Spain, France as well.
France, yeah, sure.
All right, woo! Gonna kick things off. Let's see who will win between England and Germany.
Are you all sorted? You know what controllers, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, let's start it. All right. Okay.
I'm weirdly nervous. I'm genuinely
Very slow, isn't it?
Well, that's why you should have played the World Cup mode this morning.
Oh no.
What, in our hotel?
Unfortunately, we didn't have the PlayStation in our
Come on, we haven't had the ball yet. 0%.
ball possession.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Come on, Simon.
No.
Trying.
Come on. You're meant to be better at me than me. Come on.
I'm meant to be better at you.
Okay.
I really am.
I think that's actually
really
a German tactic to just hold the ball. We're playing very
Nice.
German here.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
I will say,
Go on.
I will say so far,
Right, left, and
the gameplay is a lot better than the USA gameplay. Would you say?
Okay.
It feels more in than the last.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think this game is more balanced.
I'll
You can see that they've played FIFA before.
Yeah.
Really?
horrible.
I know.
They're absolutely.
And they're speaking in German. Is that allowed?
That is allowed.
Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
There we go.
We don't
That
know a
is,
secret language.
I would say the rules are English when
What?
they're communicating, so everybody knows no cheating. So I would say English.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a foul.
Oh, thank God. Oh no! What?
Offside.
Okay. Pass
Oh,
Oh,
that was a strange
Germans
ball.
look a slight bit nervous.
Yeah.
I need the sound of the crowd.
Really?
Like the
Yeah,
motivation.
they have to cheer for us, right?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so.
Passing that.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was being selfish. I wanted to score. There might be some girls
Yeah.
watching.
There might be some girls watching.
Okay.
Is that all you care about?
When you play.
Hey, is that why you showed up? Just for the girls?
Okay.
It's FIFA. I don't know how many girls are gonna be watching, right?
Hey, there's plenty of girls play FIFA.
Yeah, actually they do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You like running, don't you?
You need to tell me when to pause because I don't know what to do there.
Usually when the English player is standing alone, no one around him.
Oh, what happened? Yes, is that us?
No.
Then
See what I'm dealing
why did they stop the play? They had the ball.
You're offside.
I don't know.
Do you need to explain the offside?
Do you know how the offside rule works? So when your
please
player
tell
has
me
the
you know
ball
how.
and their defender's there.
Please tell me you know how the
Your
offside.
player is here and he passes.
Yeah.
An
You
offside.
have to have the goalkeeper and another player in front of the ball, right? Two players. I don't know. I do know.
Okay.
Oh no.
Home unit.
No!
Yes!
Wow, 1-0 to Germany.
Get in. This is a big rivalry, you know. Germany v England.
It is.
Yeah.
No. What happened there?
I don't know.
It's a very
He played very well. Timo Werner scored.
It's fine.
So let's go to park the bus.
Park the bus already. Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
typical German.
Oh no!
Oh, that was close.
That was so close.
So if this is realistic, this should go to penalties. And then England loses on penalties.
Yes.
Is that usually what happens to England and Germany?
It has happened quite a few times.
Fine.
Big tournaments.
Ja,
But
Chicken, probier's.
Nice.
not too much about
Okay.
being Irish and all.
Ref.
That's a bad tackle. That's bad.
Ref. Isn't the English football the most bloody with the most fouls and
It's the most aggressive,
pretty
yeah.
rough, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Half of that is.
We've seen that.
Stop distracting me.
I'm sorry, man.
People like me like to kick people. People who are better than us.
Time wasting. Come on.
Yeah,
David, who's the most famous person you follow?
Oh fuck.
The most famous person I have what?
Fouled.
Well, I'll tell you this, right? We played Portugal a couple of years ago.
It's a new. Six.
We're now
Whoa!
in the World Cup.
Okay.
Yes,
Come on.
He's
He's offside.
And then like I was getting all messed up.
You don't know offside will do.
Don't try and do this. Okay.
Good times.
Okay.
Okay. Pass it forward.
Mind you, I never won the ball.
Tried.
Friday.
Oh my goodness. What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We need something to happen.
We need a goal.
That's how math goes.
No, we don't. We don't have a corner.
Germany are keeping a lot of possession here.
Yeah,
they are.
What the hell?
I think it's just time
The
wasting.
players feel stronger.
Feel stronger.
Genius. Keep the
Casper,
ball.
do you play much FIFA?
Yeah, go.
Passing it back to the goalkeeper.
Sorry, guys. It wasn't my pass.
You really want to play the special.
Yeah.
Wow! What a game! What a game!
Excitement everywhere. You can see the Germans have come clearly with a game plan. Just keep the ball, park the bus, we're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
With Chelsea.
I just wish we had more time.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Is that time wasting?
Time wasting not allowed.
Okay, no.
Just a heads up.
Okay.
No, nice, nice passing from
that's
England right now.
Good one.
Oh my goodness.
Doppelpass.
Oh,
Nice. Good tackle. Good tackle. Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
Zani. Oh.
Fine. Ah.
It's just no control. There we go.
This is really frustrating.
What? Just the game or playing with Casper?
Oh, be careful. Why did you have to think about that? Why?
I just heard Simon say, "Can you turn your controller off? We'll play along."
Schade.
There we go. Oh my good. Back.
Okay.
Nice.
Pass.
Nice.
He's going to be offside.
No.
I'm off.
Oh my
Ah.
Little risk there.
Okay, we're gonna have to go attacking. We're going ultra attacking. This could backfire horribly.
But they're on Park the Bus.
I don't know how that goal went in earlier. I'm still tilting.
Who's here?
Are they parking the bus?
They're doing everything really. They're trying to play really slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Danke.
Ready?
Boom.
Oh!
Yeah! It's over. It's already over.
You have to respect that. That was impressive, right, David?
I'm kind of glad they scored again.
Look, they've worked the ball. Little combination play, got a cross in. You pulled them all apart.
This is very
Nailed to Germany.
It's very slow.
It does, right?
Don't be saying it's slow.
Not in a bad way.
But that's what allows us to play so tactical.
Oh, well done.
I thought that was a foul, but
I definitely would like to see
You guys
USA v England.
They said they were practicing on the air.
I think that would be interesting is the word I want to say.
Yeah.
Right. Pass it.
This one's in
Pass it.
Goodness gracious. There we go.
No. Oh. Okay.
You still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to get 2 goals.
Yeah.
No.
Someone tells me, oh, there.
Whoa.
Stay in the middle.
That's good.
Zieh rein.
Yeah.
I actually
Wow.
I think we need a tactical change.
I don't think
We don't have anyone.
No, I think
it might be.
Yeah.
70 guys time wasting.
Yeah.
We're a little louder, right?
Yeah.
They're just concentrated. Screaming and screaming. Okay. Should do it.
Okay. Nice. Oh my god.
We haven't had a shot.
I don't think we actually have yet. Get to.
Okay, der war schön.
There we go.
Oh, schade.
Goodness gracious, you can hold on to that one.
It's the most common thing ever said to a goalkeeper. Just catch the ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you went right pass.
Nice.
Schade.
Pass it.
Really good. Oh no, sorry.
Schick und. Ging. Ja, etwas.
Kind of makes me want to play.
You want to jump in?
I want to get involved.
We're actually so lucky that Manuel Neuer is back for the World Cup. The goalkeeper.
Is he?
Is he your goalkeeper?
He was injured for like 10 months.
Yeah, he's been injured for most of the season. He's Germany captain,
You can score that.
Oh! We had to have a shot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, Rashford scored one like that the other day.
Carl Walker's not quite Rashford though, is he?
Attacking wise, no.
Okay, und? Schick hoch.
Oh!
Ich dachte, ja, gut.
Yo, this German team.
It's all coming out now. They're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Look at the build-up.
Well, the 98th minute, they're attacking all the time.
Is that it?
I think it's over.
I came all the way here to lose.
You need to look at yourself in the mirror.
I know, I'm very
Hold on.
disappointed.
Full time.
Good job.
The
Good play.
scoreline ends.
That was so like calm. That was like game was so much calmer. That was like a pure execution.
We're pro gamers. That's what we do.
So the game ends. Germany 2, England 0. Guys, minute. How'd you feel about the match?
I mean, it's realistic. So
if this happened in the World Cup, the real World Cup, this would be the scoreline, you think?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
We're just doing a simulation.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to make it realistic, you know.
He was the yellow guy during that, which
definitely
I feel like that was Casper, right?
Yeah. I'm disappointed with myself. I saw them in the gym earlier working out, and I feel like they could have fatigued themselves during that, but they actually came through with mental pressure. And I'm very proud of them.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
We're going to take a look at the highlights in a second here. Now, Team Germany, what were your tactics going in?
I think park the bus. Just go offense. No, then we didn't have any. We didn't say, okay, let's do this and this. We just played the way we always did. A lot of ball possession, obviously, and it worked out gladly. So yeah.
So
that's it.
That's really fun.
That's it. It was easy.
Leave the remake out because we know in the next round.
Well, so we're gonna swap you guys out. The winners are gonna stay in a bit. After the highlights are done, the winners are gonna stay, and then you guys will be unfortunately out of the game.
We don't actually get to play anymore.
I mean,
you can play.
There's a lot of consoles ready for you guys.
We can have a rematch.
We'll have a match.
Well,
We'll have a match later tonight.
Oh, okay. So you pick Germany, we pick England.
Good idea.
Nice. So we'll swap you guys out. Thank you for joining us on the Raiders Cup. Commiserations to Team England. Team Germany's going to stay here, and then we're going to get
good luck, guys.
Mexico back in.
Stop Castro.
Stop Castro.
Oops, sorry.
David,
smells like a loser.
Tell me your thoughts. They're already getting choked by Team Mexico. Tell me your thoughts on the match.
Do you know what? Fair play to Germany. Came in, obviously had some sort of game plan, got ahead, kept the ball, and they just ran the clock down. And obviously Simon and Casper couldn't get into the game, couldn't get a flow. So it was over.
And what do you think about the next match, Mexico versus Germany?
This is going to be interesting, because obviously Castro plays a lot. Juanpa's good as well, so with two different styles, with the skills coming against the possession, it's going to be crucial. Who can get the first goal, I think, to obviously see out the game.
Nice, and we have the teams ready, Castro and Juanpa versus Luca and Max.
Left. Are you playing an all?
You guys are going to be at home. Mexico's going to be at home.
I'm classic.
Classic.
We're going to be home. Mexico's going to be home.
Germany's going to be
casa es tu casa, brother.
Exactly, right? I have no idea.
That means my house is your house.
It's okay, Casper.
Sí. Mexico, how confident are you guys feeling going into this?
Oh, we're confident. Super confident.
Super confident.
But look at their team, man. Germany's big. Germany's real good.
Just so you know, Castro, German boys like to play a lot of possession.
A lot of possession.
There was a park the bus. There was a moment where Sané ran to the corner flag.
Look, possession is possession. Score is what matters now.
Okay.
I can have the ball less time, but if we execute, we win.
I do believe Germany, when they scored,
I like it.
Germany, when they scored, they did go park the bus. So
now they're very tall, they're very strong, they're very powerful. We need to play low, for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so
quick and agile,
like túnel, you know? That's how we call it in Spanish. Túnel.
Ole,
tunnel.
Ole, papa.
All right, they're saying their team's up. It looks like Mexico. They're gonna put Chicharito up top. 4-3-3 attack.
I mean, look at the lineups though, man.
What's interesting? Castro's actually playing a different level than he did in the game before.
What do you mean?
You've left a player out there that you had in the first game.
Oh,
Carlos Vea.
No, I had Vela out. I had Vela out. Yeah, Corona.
All right. Corona makes ground.
Vamos.
Let's get it.
Interesting.
Gracias.
It's always nice.
Predictions.
Predictions. Extra time. Golden goal.
Wow.
All right, let's
like
go.
that? You like that?
I'm going to say Mexico.
Vamos, Mexico.
All right.
Vamos.
Auf geht's Deutschland.
Vamos. Point of my career.
Good luck, guys.
Let's get right into the action.
Ole, ole.
They look like soccer players. That's not fair.
They gave your dress down. Let's get it. Wait, which one am I? You're red. Wait, we're Germany.
No, what? Are we Germany?
I'm yellow.
Okay, sorry.
Oh no.
I'm yellow.
I don't have the legacy
You're yellow?
defending anymore.
You're yellow?
Legacy defending.
Yeah, that's
Wow, that's allowed.
That's what that's allowed.
But technically, that is no. Head to head.
Defending. What?
It's head to head, so it's in it.
Bruh.
Ultimate Team.
Bruh. Can I just switch it back to legacy defending? Is that okay?
No.
Whoa.
Vamos.
Vamos, dale, préndela.
Wait. Who shot that? I switched it back, okay?
What's going on?
Oh, he's doing legacy defending.
Change it.
Is this allowed? Head to head, it's allowed. Head to head, it's allowed.
Yellow, because it was in the first game.
It's been 5 minutes and there's only
head to head.
excuses.
Hey, if you're good enough, you'll win.
No. Where is it in the English menu?
What happened?
Oh, where?
Custom controls.
Customized controls.
Whoa!
It is allowed. It's
It was on. It was on.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, it's okay. I'm lost. Completely lost.
He's making the defending easier.
He's cheating.
He's trying to distract me.
It's different. It's not. Would it essentially make
Yo,
it? But I never
I'm
switched.
red, right? I was blue
Yeah, you're
in the
red.
past
You're red.
game.
You're red. It's okay. Blue or red, we're good. We're gonna win. We win. Bueno, papá, toca.
Toca balón.
Es todo, papá.
Toca balón.
What the
I'm so sorry.
I like how you're to English.
As soon as
No, not offside. 1-0.
It was in.
Was it offside? Mexico.
No.
Okay.
Mexico, what is going on?
Hey,
Park the bus.
it's in football. It's part of the game.
Jose Mourinho tactic going on
Here we go.
That's your manager?
Hey,